Hello, my name is Tony Neumeyer. I'm the author of the book, The 7-Minute Millionaire, How to Think Yourself Rich, and the founder of the Millionaire Academy. Now, I was talking with a fellow the other day, his name's Fred, and we were just talking about his life and the way he was going about accomplishing or not accomplishing things in his life, and it struck me that he didn't seem to be really in charge of where he was going. And I asked him this question. I said, are you the captain of your life, or are you just a passenger in your life? Now, when I asked that question, I have to say, he got a blank look on his face. He wasn't really sure what I was talking about. Now, admittedly, I would prefer to be lounging in first class when I'm flying on a plane, but I don't want to be the one flying the plane. And I don't have the skill set either, but I'm okay with that. Now, when I get on a plane, I have a destination in mind. I not only know where I'm going, I know how I'm going to get there. I entrust my safety and the destination that I've chosen to the captain. But that's when it comes to flying, and I'm okay with that. But when it comes to life, though, I'm the one at the controls. I'm the one in charge of making sure I get where I'm going to go. Now, what about you? Because I know that that wasn't the case with Fred. He was struggling. He was allowing all sorts of outside forces to determine his direction in life. Now, are you letting someone else decide on your route and your destination? Now, what would it mean, though, if you were the one in charge? How would you go about doing your life differently than you are today? Or would it be the same? And that's okay if it's the same. You just want to know what it is that you might do differently. How would you take charge of your life? Now, I think when I said that, Fred got a little bit concerned. It frightened him a bit. And it might frighten you, because it does actually frighten some people. To be in charge. Being in charge means that you're the one responsible for your own results. And that can be quite terrifying. And when you take charge, and you're the only one now that you can blame. Not that there's any blame, but if you are really in charge, you have to look in a mirror and say, well, I'm the one that got me here. So it's not these outside forces now, it's up to me. Now, maybe you were brought up always being told what to do, and many people are, and they aren't given the freedom to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. If that's the case, that can be debilitating later in life. So ask yourself, are you the one currently directing your future, making a conscious effort to move you toward a particular destination or goal? I mean, that is really part of being the captain of your life, being the one in charge, being the one in control. But like I said, I don't fly the plane. I can't. I don't have the skills. That doesn't mean I couldn't learn them if I chose to. Now, that's an important distinction. You may find there are certain things you want to do and certain things you don't want to do, and that's okay. I know that there are things that I had to learn when I ventured into taking my teachings online. I wasn't technically minded around websites and all of the technical aspects of online. That said, there were new skills I needed and wanted to learn so I could bring this information to more people, to people online. And, this did require a fair bit of work on my part. But that was work I was willing to do because it was exciting to me to be able to bring this opportunity and this trainings to so many people. Now, whenever you start something new, evaluate. Decide on what it is that you need to do, the direction you need to go. What are you going to do yourself? What are you going to farm out? Now, this is the truth, whether it be for your financial truth or your work truth or a new business. And be careful what you farm out, because in the case of finances, remember, the one who has the most interest in your money is you. And if you're farming out all of the knowledge or all of the results of your financial investments to someone else, then understand that they may not have as much as they want to have all of your best interest in mind. Remember that you're the one with your most best interest all of the time. So figure out what skills you require. And when you do farm something out, even if it's your investments, even if it's about building a website, strongly recommend that you know the basics. You know something behind what it is that you're asking someone else to do, so that you have a concept of what should be done, what needs to be done. Also, so that if you get left high and dry, or you need to fire that person and take your business to someone else, that you have some foundation about what has been done to that point, so that you can properly choose the next person. So, always ask yourself, do I have the skills for this particular job, for this particular venture, and what is it that I really need? And not only is it what you really need, but who is it that you could talk to? Should you join or create a group of people with similar ideas or goals in mind? A group where an honest, open discussion can help you reach and achieve more and move in the direction that you're going. I know for me, I had great success being part of groups like that in the past, and I'm still part of groups like that today. We're all moving in the same direction, different ways, but in a similar direction. We bounce ideas, we talk about different concepts with each other that all help and improve all of what we're doing together. So part of captaining your own life is, as I said, being the one in control. Another part, though, is also analyzing your current condition. Honestly, that situation you're in today, being able to decide what is needed. Also being able to stick with the plan. Once you've got that plan intact and you've decided on the plan, as the captain, it's your job to go down that road, stick to that plan, the one that you've decided on. Because remember, it's your plan. The best thing about being captain is that you get to decide. You get to decide on the direction. You get to decide on where you're going. When you're in charge, you get to choose your future. You get to create the future that you want. So don't let the passengers around you influence you. Be the one in charge. Now, this is going to start with the concept and the recognition of what it is that you want to create. So take charge, be in charge, think big, because there really are no limits. If you're the passenger, you limit yourself. Being a passenger limits you. You're stuck in the back. You're stuck back there. When you're in charge, where you're the captain, you can take the plane. You can take your life where you want to go. Because you have that power to create the life that you want. When you have the attitude that you can create your life as you see it, you can fly at any altitude. And you can truly live rich.